Hello and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you know that I take pickleball games that have been posted on YouTube and I critique the way the players play so you can watch them and learn from them. In this video, a 5.0 mixed doubles match played in Orlando, Florida. It features three very good players and one player I can only describe as a wizard. His name is Napartovich, and some of his shots are like no others I have ever seen in pickleball. They are truly spellbinding and kind of mystical. Just when I think he can't come up with something new, he does, and he uses that shot in this game. You've got to check it out. Maybe you can use some of the shots you'll see in this game, that is, if you can pull them off. So let's go. So here are the players. The lady in pink about to serve the ball is Lydia. Her partner in red is Edward. On the other court, in the white, Sanda. They are all very good players. But here is the wizard, right here in blue. His name is Napartovich. I'm going to concentrate on his play. Just keep your eye on him because you are going to see some things you never see in pickleball. Let's go. Nice return. Backhand flip right there. This point is over. Oh, good. Look at this. I mean, having to defend, you're eventually going to lose, and they did hit it out. I think that is the very first point of the match, so a very well-played point. I think it's worth going back and taking a look. So let's go ahead and do that. A great way to start the game. Everybody is ready. Everyone is into it. Let's go. Very deep serve, very deep return. Trying to hit a third shot drop. Couldn't quite make it. Fifth shot reset. Couldn't make it. There's the backhand flip by Mark. Still can't get it in. Really nice get by the guy in red. He came in post in front of his partner. Hit it very high, and she just hit it out. The lady in pink had an opportunity to put that ball away, and she just made an unforced error. So very nice play by all parties involved. That was just an excellent third shot drive with a little topspin on it. The ball got to the net and just dove. Watch how great this is. Perfect. Absolutely perfect by Sanda. That's not an easy shot to pull off. Great deep serve. Mark poached the return, trying to hit a third shot and fifth shot into the kitchen. Finally got that one. So let's watch the mistake that Sanda made right here, and I think she knows exactly what she did wrong. So let's go back and look. So here's the return, and then she's trying to get it into the kitchen. Now she does it. She sees she's doing it, and it was going to be effective, and she just froze. She did not get up. Watch the body English Mark puts on this serve. Flicks it over. Now he's playing defense right here. That's going to be put away. No, great get by Sanda. Unforced error right into the net. Way to hang in there, Sanda. And another unforced error by Lydia. When you get to this level, unforced errors play a big determining factor in who wins and who loses. Nope. Oh, couldn't get it back. Just not a good enough lob, I guess, on Mark's part. One of the very few errors you will see him make. Look at the spin on that ball. And Lydia just cannot get it back. She has her hands on her hips, trying to figure out what happened there. What happened is Mark put a tremendous amount of spin on that ball. There's a spin again. And that time, Edward could not get the ball back. Anytime you can get a point on your serve, on a return, it's kind of like an extra bonus. It makes a huge difference if you can. And there's another point that Mark got on his serve as Edward could not get his serve back. Very nice job by Mark, kind of getting some bonus points. Nice job by Mark hitting that just over the net. Edward tried to reach over and get it, and he hit it right into the net. So that is 4 unforced errors on Lydia and Edward. 3 serves they could not get back, and that shot right there by Edward. And Mark tried a little bit too hard on that one, and he did not hit it in the court. Now it is Sanda's turn. She has topspin on her serve. Very nice return. 3rd shot drive. 5th shot drop. 7th shot drop. And a great shot by Lydia to hit it where Mark and Sanda were not. Again, these are very good players. It's just that Lydia and Edward have kind of gotten off to a slow start. Got into a firefight there. I don't like getting into firefights like that. I would much rather try to reset the ball. I really understand they did not have the opportunity to do that. But whenever I get into a firefight like that, I try to slow it down. And there's another unforced error by Edward. And as you can see, he is not happy about it. Oh, he almost hit his partner on the return. Put it away. Oh, she didn't. Put it away now? Yeah, that point was going to be won by Mark and Sanda the entire time because Lydia and Edward were improperly positioned at the service line. But let's watch this one more time. Mark almost hits Sanda on this return. Watch this. Oh! Almost got her right in the face. Incredible shot right there. Again, I have mentioned that I do not like when players hit lobs, but nobody in pickleball hits a lob like this. This is worth going to take a look at again. Watch what he does with his paddle. He goes from 6 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock. Completely flips his hand all the way in a circle. That is total wizardry on that lob. Just incredible. Let's slow it down and take a look. He starts his paddle at the 6 o'clock position. Right here, he's going to hit the ball. Look where his paddle is. It's at 6 o'clock. He rotates it up, goes totally counterclockwise, and ends up at the 6 o'clock position as well. What that does is, when the ball gets to its apex, it kind of comes straight down at a very steep angle is what it looks like to me, allowing it to fall in the court. Just an incredible shot. So Mark and Sanda have 6 points. I think the other team has 2 points. She tried it around the post, didn't quite make it. If I am Lydia and Edward, I am going to have to target Sanda. It's not that she's a bad player. She is an excellent player. It's just that Mark has shots that I don't think Lydia and Edward can handle. And there was one of them right there, but Mark just barely hit it out. I mean, maybe by half an inch. That's a very, very close call. But Lydia did call it out. And that is her call. Nice shot by Sanda. Lydia could just not retrieve it. Goodbye. Yep. Let's go back and take a look at that again, and I'll show you what Mark did. Here comes the serve. Watch this return with his backhand all the way back to the service line. I think it hit the service line, and there was just nothing that Edward could do with that. He just put it right into Mark's put-away zone. He was not able to hit a third shot drop from way back there. Nice job by Mark getting that return so deep. Look at this. He did it again. That total 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock lob. They were able to get it back that time, but this point is over. That ball was out. Very nice try, though, by Lydia. She almost made it in. Maybe if she would have put the same type of spin that Mark put on his lob, she would have made it, but she does not hit a lob like that. I don't know of anyone who does, but I tell you what, I am going to try it tomorrow. I'm going to get on the court and just practice that. I think Lydia just hit that shot that was out. And if you notice what's happening here, well, that's the first shot they've hit to Mark. He did a backhand flip and put that away. Watch this backhand flip. Boom, there it is, right at Lydia, point over. Very bad decision to hit it to Mark. And Edward is just flipping his paddle over saying, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I promise you they're not going to do it very much more if they're smart. Great drop. There it is. Look at the spin on that ball. Watch his paddle. Watch this. Look at that. Look at his arm motion. It's worth going watch again. I promise you, you don't hit like this. Turn his hand completely over in that clock position from like 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And Lydia just has her hands on her hips saying, what in the world was that? Nice job by Edward to hang in there. So obviously Lydia and Edward are way behind in this match. What they're going to have to do is get the ball in hand and make a run. Let's see if they can do it. Look at that serve. And there it is, that spin again. A little backhand reset into the kitchen, hitting the ball at Sanda, and a good move by Edward to do that. Again, Sanda is an excellent player. But if I'm going to pick on somebody, it's not going to be Mark. It's going to be tough for Lydia and Mark to win this point. Yeah, they were just, again, not in position, not able to hit a third shot drop or to reset the ball. A lob was tried, and as I have said before, unless you are Mark Napartovich, I find that lobs fail about 80% of the time. Just fantastic. I mean, Lydia has her hands on her side again, just saying, why am I doing this? She hits it just too high into Mark's put-away zone. He puts that English on the ball like he did when he was a ping pong player. If you don't know, Mark played very competitive ping pong for about 25 years, and he has brought his ping pong or table tennis skills to pickleball just like that right there. Look at Lydia's body language. Look at it. She just does not know what is taking place. I mean, I know she knows who Mark is. I'm sure they play together and against each other quite often. But she just looks flabbergasted as to what is happening. They trapped Sanda at the baseline, and Sanda could not reset the ball. Good job by Lydia and Edward. That would have been a good serve if it would have been in, but it was not. An unforced error on Lydia's part. That's not going to work. So let's look what Edward did there. It's very smart on his part. He tries a lob. Lob is not going to work. Fifth shot drive, seventh shot drive. He has an excellent forehand. He was able to put just enough on it to where Sanda could not handle it. Unforced error by Sanda. Now, Edward and Lydia making a little run here. They're serving. As long as they're serving, the other team cannot score. Nope, this is not going to end good. That's gone. Just can't win from the service line. You have to get to the net. Oh! Another unforced error. Going for the winner. Just could not get it in the court. I'm not too sure about that point. I think rather than trying to get it over soon with a shot like that, you have to be a little bit more careful and be a little bit more patient. And he hit, no, I think there was ball interference on that shot. Nice shot by Mark. Going right down the middle. Excellent shot to hit it right between Mark and Sanda. Neither one of them could get to it. Very nice play by Edward. She hit it out again. She keeps trying to hit it over there. Again, I don't think that's necessary. I think she should be more patient. Let Mark get in on the action. So what's happened now is Lydia and Edward are making a run. So Mark took over on that shot. He was way in Lydia's court. I guess that's because he was able to hit that third shot more effectively than Lydia is. And she makes the unforced error right there. I think I just heard Edward say the score is 9-10. He had the opportunity to serve the game out, and he makes the fatal mistake of not getting his serve over the net. At crunch time like this, you can just not do this. Now it's Mark and Sanda's turn to win this game, and Mark makes the unforced error right into the net. So a chance to win the game, and both of them make some really poor shots. Mark's going to come over and get it. Again, there's one of those lobs that he could just not get in. I'm not sure why he didn't hit a third shot drop or a third shot drive right there. I think it's 9-10-1. It's crunch time. Oh, and he got it to bounce off of the tape. And when that happens, there's not a lot you can do about it. Very unfortunate for Mark and Sanda. Well, the score must not have been what I thought it was, because I thought it was 10-10. Obviously, it was not. I think now it's 9-10-1. So watch what's happening here. Mark has decided to take every third shot from Lydia. Let's go ahead. Let's go back and watch this. There's the serve. Here's a return. This is obviously Lydia's shot. Edward knows that this is crunch time, and for some reason, I think Lydia is an excellent player. She is very capable of hitting this point, but Edward decides to take it from her. And he hits a third shot drive right down the baseline, or almost right down the baseline. It causes Mark to have to stretch out to get this ball, and he hits the ball out. So let's see if they return the ball to Lydia, and if so, if Mark poaches. It was in her court. He kind of did poach, but not as much as the last time, and that point right there is over. So there it is. Hits it up, and goodbye. Nothing that Lydia can do. Absolutely nothing. Third shot drive. Fifth shot drive. Got it back. Great get. Great get again. And she just can't get that one back. Two fantastic defenses by Sanda. But the third time was the charm for Lydia and Edward. I think it's 10-10. Unforced error by Lydia, trying to reset it into the kitchen. 10-10. Sanda has the chance to win the match right here. Let's see if she can get it done. Here comes Mark. Oh, what a Incredible shot to win the game. Watch this. He puts that incredible spin on it and is able to keep it into the court right over Lydia's head. For most people, that ball would have been out because he had the spin on it. It landed in. One more time. Just for fun, I'm going to slow this down and show you exactly how he did it. Watch his hand position. I know it may be difficult to see, but look right here, 6 o'clock, up, over to the left side of his body. Here comes the ball. Boom, falls right inside the court for the game winner. A very competitive game, again, from three very, very, very good players and a player who I think is a wizard. 11-10, Mark and Sanda win it over Lydia and Edward. Lydia and Edward did a great job of coming back, but just fell short. So there you have it. Three very good players and one player who has shots that the other players just do not have. It ended up being a very competitive, entertaining game, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you take the time to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. That's it from Pickleball Pick Apart. Again, my name is Rory, and as always, thanks for watching, and see you on the courts.